Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to shoot slow motion with the micro cinema camera. I have the lighting here pretty dark so you can see the screen on this small HD 501. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to the menu, go to camera, change the codec to RAW 3:1. Oop, wrong way. Go to frame rate and then choose the frame rate you want. In my case, it's going to be 60 frames per second. And as you can see, it's ready to go. All we have to do is press record, and that's going to record 60 frames per second. Okay, so now you have that footage of your dog or your cat, drinking some water in 60 frames per second, and you're ready to edit it in Davinci Resolve. So let's go. I have Davinci Resolve 12.5, the free version open. I have my clip here that I'm going to, drag and drop. If you see this window here, just say don't change. I don't care about that. Click on edit. We're going to create a new timeline. Right click on this gray area. Timeline, new timeline, or Control N if you're a shortcut user. I'm going to zero this out. Unclick empty timeline, so that's going to automatically import our footage in our timeline. And here we are. Here's your footage. You're probably thinking to yourself, yo, this is not really slow motion. What's up? Well, micro cinema camera is really weird when recording slow motion or 60 frames per second. So you actually have to go back to the footage, right click it, clip attributes. We're going to translate it to 24 frames per second or 23.976. I'm going to stick with 24, press OK, and now your footage is going to get longer. There. And it should be epic slow-mo. Now, I've had people ask me how I switch from regular speed to slow-mo. Well, I'll show you that right now. It's a really, it's one of my best kept secrets. So here you go. Let's change this timeline clip, change clip speed. I'm gonna change this to 60. I'm gonna go back to regular. All right, so he's just walking, Asian Tom Cruise is just walking, and then as the camera pans, we want that to become slow motion. So what we'll do is we'll just press B so we can get the razor edit mode here. We're going to snip this to when we want it to switch over. Now we're going to right click that second part of the clip, go back to change clip speed, change it back to 24 frames per second, and now you have this effect. Boom. Comes with the sound effects. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so moving on to the Blackmagic Ursa Mini 4K, and this is how you shoot in slow motion. Right now I'm going to show you how to shoot in RAW 60 frames per second. So just open your menu, open your LCD screen, go to your menu and follow this. Go to RAW, click the sensor frame rate, 60 frames per second, not your project frame rate. This is where it gets confusing. Make sure your sensor frame rate is recording 60 frames per second, and you should be good to go. Now what if you have some Ursa Mini 4K that you want to edit in Davinci Resolve? Well, let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to go to my footage that I want. This was shot with Ursa Mini 4K, 2160p here at 23.976, DNG. Click and drag to your media pool, click and edit, click and drag to your timeline. And the Ursa Mini 4K actually does everything for you. So that is all you have to do. It's automatically slow mode, which is pretty awesome. You don't have to do anything fancy like the micro cinema camera. You don't have to right click that clip attributes. It's going to do it by itself. Okay, so to shoot in 1080p 120 frames per second, you'll go to your recording tab in the menu, change the resolution to 1080p, and you're going to change the sensor area to window, and change your sensor frame rate again to 120 frames per second. And this is going to let you shoot in 120 frames per second with the Blackmagic Ursa Mini 4K. What if you have some 120 frames per second shot with the Ursa Mini 4K? Well, I'll show you how to do that too. We'll go to this folder here. We're going to go to this clip right here. Actually, let's do this clip. Click and drag. Same thing. Go to edit. Import that to your timeline. And same exact thing, the camera does everything for you. Oh wow, perfect timing. So right there, this is 120 frames per second and in 1080p. So that's all I have for you guys today. I know it was a quick video, but I just wanted to teach you guys how to shoot and edit with a micro cinema camera and even a bonus footage for the Ursa Mini 4K. super intense video. Watch the full one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.